Hello. Uh, I need to explain something. The Americans will be taken down through their workplaces and everything by the immigrants. Immigrants will take the American jobs and work them. And they'll think, whoa, I get a job. Great. I'm working. I'm making money. Well, what's going to happen next is the Americans will be homeless, penniless, and malnutritioned, and they'll starve and they'll die. After that happens, the immigrants will work the jobs, so will the Muslims, and all of a sudden, all those people that got the checks will be gone and have been killed off and all that by their own government, because that's what's happening. They're working with people that are killing me, and they're getting away with it. So you figure that one out. Anyway, what's going to happen is, and the police can't help me, okay? Police can't help anybody because the government's allowing this. That's the problem with freedoms in your own country. The government's free to do what he wants as long as he's giving you a check. It's true. Now, anyway, after the Americans are taken out, the immigrants and Muslims will be working the Americans' jobs. They'll be bringing in the money, and they'll be looking real good and getting their homes and everything else. What's going to happen is, all of a sudden they're going to say, oh, we don't need a government anymore. We'll shut the government down because everyone that got checks is gone. They're dead. They're dead. They died. They were penniless, homeless, and everything else, and they died. So we don't need that program anymore, and we're not going to use it. So they don't care about the young people. They'll say, well, you're young enough to get jobs. You shouldn't even be on assistance. If you're young, that's what they'll say. Mark my words. They won't care. If you're young, they won't care at all. Only if you're older. You see, the older people are the reason they're keeping the government open. As long as our checks are going out, they have to pay us. And they have no excuse. Because the older people can't work like the younger people can. Think about it. It's true. Now, the thing is, they'll shut down the government completely and they'll shut off all assistance. All government checks will stop. Period. And everybody in a job will be locked into that job and they'll have to work that job whether they want to or not. There won't be any assistance programs at all. Period. For anybody. Now, thing is, the immigrants will be working and Muslims. And they're all the same basically because they don't want to be separated or segregated or whatever I'll call it. They don't want the difference made. So, they're all the same. But they're working. They're working class now, and they have to work whether they want to or not, because there is no government, there is no governmental subsidized programs at all. They have no assistance whatsoever. Not even Medicaid, not even all of those programs, including food stamp programs. Everything will shut down. Government will shut down. There'll be no new government at all. Won't be any government. There'll be a totalitarian government, which will mean that the president will be the government as well as the president. And he will rule over the people. Now, the thing is, the next president will be an AI robot. not human. And he could be the Antichrist as well. That's what I'm saying. Now, what's going to happen is, with the job market, the immigrants are going to keep working, and so will the Muslims. All those guys will keep on working in the work field. Slowly, very slowly, people. I'm not being racist here, okay? I'm stating a fact, because there won't be any Americans, okay? Americans are completely out of the picture. Now, slowly, they will incorporate robots into the work market, little by little. They'll make them look good at first, and they'll encourage you to elect a robotic president that's an AI robot. Now, the thing is, slowly these robots will be incorporated into the work market, and they will be taking the immigrants' jobs, they will be taking the Muslims' jobs. And they will end up penniless, homeless, starving. AI robots won't care. They're defeating the humans. Technology is. And then what's going to happen is Muslims and immigrants will die out. Because they'll work them till they can't work them no more. Their checks will be lowered and lowered and lowered. And they'll become penniless and homeless. That's their plan. And then what'll happen is robots will take over. Period. They'll take over the society and everything. It'll happen so fast. People won't know what's happening until it's too late. This is a warning to everybody, not just Americans. To Muslims too. To everybody. And take it like you want. It's not racist, okay? It's not about race. Not about race at all. It's a complete totalitarian takeover of technology. Is what it is. And it's coming out of Southeast Asia, Beijing, China, that wants to take us over. Not kidding. Now the thing is, after that happens, Muslims will be gone, all of that will be gone. And the Americans. The only thing will be left is the robots and technology. Now, Adam and Eve in the Bible, in the Garden of Eden, ate from the tree of knowledge. The tree of knowledge is the computer. And Satan was guarding the tree of knowledge. Jesus told him that he would step on the heels of people. Okay? Now, Satan wants to reduce the population, not make it grow. Satan does not want to populate. He wants to depopulate. Now, thing is, the population will be cut way, way, way back with the robots. And there won't be Muslims, there won't be Americans, there won't be anything except robots. And they'll have the complete control like they want. And Satan will get his way. Now, I want God to have his way. I really do. I don't want to depopulate this earth. I want it to grow. I want it to get better. And I'm for a better America. But honey, we have to be careful how we do it. Because it's at the price of lives. American lives, Muslim lives, you name it. It even says so in Revelation. Revelation is a warning to the church people and everybody. And you should be paying attention to the Bible, because it warns us that every race will be taken down. Not just one. Every race of people. Not kidding. Every culture will be taken down. The only thing left will be technology. That's what Satan was guarding in the Garden of Eden, whether you realize it or not. He was a snake, half human. And he had told Jesus, or he was told by Jesus, he would trample the heels of people and crawl on his belly instead. You see, a lot went on in that garden, and a lot's going on today. So be careful, be cautious, be aware. It's not just about the Americans. It's not just about cancer. It's not just about certain things. It's about all of us, the whole planet as a whole. Take care. God bless. Bye now.